the CRM makes you directionally correct, but then you have to actually talk to real people, right?
Yeah.
Like, and that's, you either need to talk to real people or get really friendly with your sales team, right? Because the sales team, you know, I'm curious, this is kind of how
ideally both, right, Garrio? Ideally,
I don't know.
both.
I tend to argue that I don't know that you should be very friendly with your sales team and you should be talking to them. I don't know that there's any proxy for directly speaking to your customers. I don't know that you would have gotten that same insight if you went through your sales team. At least that's my guess.
Yeah, no, you need to do both. And so I'll just give you a quick overview, kind of how we do it at Curious is, whenever you're coming up with that strategy and you got everybody at the table, sales has a very specific lens that they're looking at, conversations through, right? How do I move someone from one stage of the sales funnel to the next? And what sales is listening for is, what are their objections? When they show up, what are the problems how do they see the problem? So on and so forth, right? And as a marketer, if sales is saying, here are these 4 people that if I can get more conversations with people like this, I'm gonna crush quota, right? As a marketer, you go, okay, well, what is it about these 4 people that, or these 4 types of people that sales is talking to that we need to replicate, right?
Yep. And you're looking for the proof of the fact that that's actually a real thing, because it's one thing for them to tell you, yeah, this is what I have to do, versus, well, how did you research it? Did you look at 5, 10 different options? Like, is it really a big problem for you? Because if it's not, they're just going to go with the cheapest.
Exactly. And then from there, like once you have collaborated with your sales partner on this, the next step is to literally go and, as a marketer, go talk to them, because you're asking very different questions. You are thinking about things fundamentally differently, and sales needs to be spending their time interacting with more and more customers, right? Because so having sales entering more data into the CRM, which is what most marketers try to do, is like, well, here's some information that I think we might need one day. So sales, on top of everything that you're currently doing in an increasingly complex sales environment, please take 30-minute per deal writing me a novel that I can then take and come back to you for clarification around, take you out the field to have that conversation with me again, right? Like, you really have to have empathy for the sales team as well as for your customer.
Yeah. Oh man, Garrio, I'm just sitting here laughing, smiling on the edge of my seat. I had butterflies. I literally had goosebumps on my arms. And I want to reiterate for everyone listening and watching today, this is a Show Me the Proof, Get to the Point exclusive. Mr. Garrio Harrison has not shared this story with anyone or any other podcast or media outlet. So you are listening to an exclusive here, and
the first. Yep.
I am just excited about that, but more than that, I am just so engaged with everything that you're telling us, because this is really a masterclass in how to work with your marketing, how to operate as a marketing leader, how to work with your sales team, how to collaborate with your CFO, with your financial officer, and also how to manage up to your boss, the CEO, who's probably saying, WF, what are we doing? Are we throwing parties? Are we doing this? What are we doing? So you really were the calm in the storm. And you had to be, because you had so many people, so many players coming to you and saying, Garrio, what are we going to do from a marketing perspective? And what you did, folks, what Garrio did was he went to the data. He went straight to the data. He looked for that data. He looked for that proof point, and he found it. And he found it.
And then he talked to the people.
And then he talked to the people.
Actually talked to the people. Like that right there is a key component